Hello party sheeple! Today I thought would be a great day to do story time. Yeah. Okay. A few years ago I went to the 2014 Teen Choice Awards. So a friend from work had been to the Kids' Choice Awards as a seat filler. Let's call her Gorgeous. This is them. I blurred their faces because I'm too lazy to ask for permission to use their photos in this video, so. A seat filler is someone who sits in the seat that a celebrity sat in, or they sit in the seat right before a celebrity sits in it. So basically, they're a seat filler during the live show to make it seem like the audience is full. So when she told me that there's going to be a seat filler thing for the Teen Choice Awards, I was like,
oh yeah, that sounds awesome.
So she invited two of her friends and I invited a mutual friend from work that ended up being my best friend for a while. Let's call her Awesome. So we all received our acceptance emails and then drove to California. Gorgeous's friends got there a day before we had the Teen Choice Awards and we were all ready. We shopped, we did everything. I wore this dress. The day arrived when the Teen Choice Awards began. We were all up at like 6 a.m. The thing is that we received an email saying that we weren't allowed to wear heels. But they were just like, you know what, let's just wear heels. But I decided last minute, I'm not gonna wear these heels. I'm just gonna wear these flat shoes. See, they're really cute, right? No. I received the worst blisters of my entire life because of those shoes. So here's us all together. Everyone looked amazing, but you know how it goes. Obviously, I didn't. We had to get there 3 hours early because we all had to wait in a single file line so that the producers can walk up and down that line, judging every single person in that line so that they could find someone that they can cut. They were specifically looking for people to send home that didn't fit any of the requirements in that email, which was carrying a handbag, wearing heels, looking inappropriate, you know, that kind of stuff. Gorgeous and one of her friends was wearing heels. The producer gave him the ultimatum.
Either don't come in at all or find some way to get flat shoes.
Luckily they brought flat shoes in my car, but when they came back, they were sent to the back of the line and they were pissed. The producers were doing their job by going up and down the aisle and picking people who looked beautiful, who were dressed amazing, so that they can place them in the front rows to look beautiful for the cameras. So as they were going up and down the single file line, everyone was posing and just trying to look beautiful because they all wanted to get picked except for like me. I was just like, I don't care. This is actually really judgmental and I hate this. Okay, you know, a video like a Melanie video that fucking just dies after 2 seconds of filming. Where were we? So we all headed in after hours of waiting in the California hot sun, and lucky me, I was separated from everyone I know. I was sat along the aisle at the end seat. So at the time, I didn't know, but here's me, here's the aisle, and then here is Zendaya. Zendaya. Like I knew whoever was sitting across from me was a celebrity because no one else would be wearing thigh-high zebra print boots with a matching dress. Also, you can see me in the video of Demi Lovato performing and walking down the aisle. We're just gonna mute the audio because of YouTube's amazing copyright rules, and I'm just gonna sing over it. Oh yeah, I really don't care. I'm Demi Lovato and I'm super pretty and I sing like an angel. Did you see me? Did you see me? Alright, we're just gonna play it right back. See, that's me, I swear. Eventually, Colton Haynes sat right in front of me. Look at that. Look at that fake smile for the cameras. I felt famous for a second. This was in the same shot as Kylie and Kendall Jenner and Kim Kardashian, probably winning an award for something irrelevant, like a reality show. In which case, Big Brother should have won anyway, but I'm not bitter about it or anything. Kim Kardashian's butt isn't that big in real life. My favorite part of the entire night was when Taylor Swift came out to present an award. She was never in the audience, but she literally had the entire stage just kind of go like this as she walked right out. And as she walked out, the audience cheered and applauded like we were doing with everyone. But as soon as she got to the microphone, she stopped, and so we kind of stopped clapping, you know, as you would. But she didn't start talking. She kind of just sat there and waited and waited and waited, and then the producers were motioning for us to start clapping again, and so we all awkwardly started clapping again because she just wasn't talking. So finally, after everyone like picked back up on clapping, she kind of did her like I'm so humble. And then she started talking. Also, they don't tell you how terrifying it is during commercial breaks for seat fillers. I personally had one of the best seats a seat filler could have. So what I did, and this worked for about an hour, I covered the wristband on my wrist so that no producer will look at me and be like, that's a seat filler, we need to move her. And it worked until there were celebrities all along the aisle and all along that aisle, and I was the only one that they didn't recognize. They asked me if I was a seat filler and I was like,
Yeah.
and so they moved me. I moved to a slightly more inward seat. At one point I turned around to clap for a celebrity and I saw that echosmith was sitting right behind me, and they were talking a lot of smack about Kevin Hart when he went up to do his little speech. Because he's short. See, I liked one of their songs that was on the radio and I missed them at Warped Tour. I really wanted to see them. So at the end of the show I turned around and I said,
Hey, I just wanted to let you know that I love your music and I'm really sad I missed you guys at Warped Tour.
and the girl who I assume is the spokesperson for the band turned to me and said,
Oh, thanks, we love you too.
and me being an awkward human being like I am, got extremely uncomfortable by a complete stranger telling me that they love me. So instead, I smiled awkwardly and I turned back around and we all headed outside. A bunch of celebrities were outside and a bunch of fans were taking pictures with them and stuff. Okay, now that we're back again! And I noticed that echosmith was over there and no one was around them taking pictures. So I decided,
You know what? I'm gonna go up to them and I'm just gonna take a selfie with them. Prove to people that I sat in front of them.
and here's the selfie. See, the reason why it's so bad is because I was actually genuinely so excited to take that picture. Anyway, people started to realize those are celebrities and they were swarmed immediately. And that's how I found my friend. So all in all, if you're wondering,
Hey, is seat filler really worth it?
no, it's not worth it. I got nasty sunburns all over my face. I got the worst blisters of my entire life. And going to award shows doesn't guarantee that you're going to meet a celebrity. It also doesn't even guarantee that you're going to take a picture with a celebrity or sit next to a celebrity. Because I found out that once they win an award, they just leave. They don't stick around. Taylor Swift walked on stage for 5 minutes and then left the building. And see, I was the only one of my friends that got on camera that much. Anyway, that's my story. It was actually all in all a pretty fun trip. I love California. Eventually I want to move there. But anyway, if you like this video and you want me to do more storytime stuff, go ahead and hit that thumbs up and hit that subscribe button because I make cool videos and I make them multiple times a week. And I also really like attention. Alright, deuces. Hey, can you please tell me what's the first thing you see when you look at this picture?
It's loading. Oh my god, I'm nervous to scroll down.